Hello, hello. Welcome to the spontaneous live. You said what's cooking, good looking. Hey, what's going on, Aaron? How you doing? So, we're here tonight for a little impromptu live. This is a little behind the scenes of what my life's like perusing through these YouTube streets. So, a little backstory real quick. My dear friend, my cousin now, she became my cousin like literally overnight. I stumbled across a live that she did. She was celebrating her 200 subscribers mark. What Cooking Dorsha does over on her channel is she takes a lot of the great food that Sunday Backyard Farmer, her husband Nick, harvests, and she brings it from a garden to plate type scenario. But she's here more so, it's deeper than that. One thing that just really stuck out to me that drew me to her was how comfortable she was with being herself. And I think a lot of YouTube creators and people just out there moving through life, there's a lot of value there. You can take a lot from her. I think you can learn a lot from her. She's a very energetic, lovely soul, lovely spirit. And without further ado, I want to introduce to you Dorsha from Cooking with Dorsha. Come on up, Dorsha.
Hey, Kurt.
Hey, how you doing? Let's get some applause for you. Here we go. So, welcome to the live. Happy to have you. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. You want to get in there and speak to the chat? There's a lot of people here that came to see you.
Yes. Hey, love notes. Oh my goodness, I love me some love notes.
Yes.
Love notes.
Love
Will show you some love.
She's the number one supporter of everyone.
Yes. And Dale, how are you? Maria. Oh, Nikki,
Nikki.
DMV. Hey, Farmer Q. You know I love to call you Q Dog, but you know I know you're not an Omega, but still Q.
Hey,
Q.
my dad's an Omega. Fun fact.
Stinky Puddle. Now, is that Stinky Puddle the husband or the wife?
I never know. I can't work that out. But I know they are a team. They are a team.
It's hard if it's the female, the blue one if it's the male.
There we go. There we go.
Hey, Polo, don't know who you are, but you'll know me tonight.
Look at Mike coming in strong, man. I appreciate you, Mike. Thanks, man. Let's go ahead and adjust that, move that. I like it right there. That should look good.
Hey, left tool.
Yeah. Yeah, left tool. That's my dude, Aaron. He doesn't eat vegetables at all, but when he came to my house, I had him try 5 vegetables in one sitting. So he says he's good for the next 5 years because he usually only eats like 1 vegetable a year. So good people. We had a good time. Also, if you saw my little the little live or the video that I did, 3 YouTubers on their day off or something like that, that was him and his brother in that video. So we had a good time.
Well, you know, technically we just met.
Technically. That was more so for the audience.
How that happened?
Yeah, well, I told them you must not have heard it, but I gave them the backstory. How I was hanging out with you and we became internet cousins like that. Real fast. Real fast.
Hey.
Yeah, so who else we got in the chat? Let me get in the chat too.
Is that a red heart? I need a pink or a blue heart so I can know if it's the male or the female of Stinky Puddle Ranch.
That's a red heart. So yeah, it's a red, but you need to know which one you talking to.
What's on the menu today?
Yeah. Shirley Weems said what's good for today's menu.
Okay, so check out my channel because I did a 5-course meal on Saturday night. So he's going light tonight. But I did do some salmon. I want to share these spices with you all.
Okay.
It's a nice little mixture. Get the 3 of these and mix them all together.
What we got there?
We're going to start off with
Turmeric.
Turmeric.
There we go. Turmeric. I like turmeric.
Cumin.
I like cumin.
And za'atar.
And then what's za'atar? What is that? I've never even heard of that. What is that?
It's a Middle Eastern spice. It's actually like thyme, but it's a mixture of some other herbs. But yeah, get you some of this, honey.
Okay, all right, cool. And they sell it in the big box stores?
Yes.
Look at my man Polo, man, coming through strong. What you got for me, Polo? Super sticker. Shiba dog dressed in the traditional outfit, waving Japanese fans. Oh, I'm reading the sticker. I'm like, what is you talking about? I literally thought you lost it. I thought you lost it, Polo. My bad. And good day to you, Stinky Puddle Ranch. Thank you for being here. Audio sounds like echo. Okay, is everybody getting the echo? Dorsha, you are echoing. So let's see. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do.
Hey.
Hold on. I just muted you, and then I unmuted you, and then the where you're monitoring at, you muted that. Okay. So let's try talking again. Can somebody take care of who is this? Them people? Y'all looking for me still? What is going on?
I don't know.
We'll go ahead and get rid of you. Thank you for our first troll in the night. It must be. What is going on?
Oh my goodness.
There we go. We got him. He's out of here. He's out of here. My goodness. Yes, echo. So you're still echoing.
But I don't hear it on my side.
Let me see something.
Nikki says I'm echoing, but it's fine. See, that's what I'm saying. No, I'm just joking. This is actually new, what he's using. I can't hear you.
Yeah, I muted myself just to make sure. that we were good. That's off. That's all. Bear with us for 2 ticks. I apologize. Let me get this figured out.
Solar Family Travels. Hey. Now, who else is there? Got 'em. Yes, they were saying a lot of something. Ooh, Eco is in the house. And he timed them out for 300 seconds.
Okay. So, are y'all still hearing the echo now?
Hello?
And hopefully you're not. I think when I muted myself, it worked.
Yeah,
So,
the echo went off when Turk muted himself.
okay, so I'm the problem. Hold on, let me fix it.
Oh, this is so funny. Hey, family. Woo. What's up, Q? What's up, Marcus F? Does she have speakers playing in the background so she can hear you? No. Dorsha, where is hubby? He's at work. Yes. Stinky puddle. I just got to the PC. Oh, okay. Hey, Mark. That's one of my friends, Mark Massey. Welcome him to tonight's live. Hey, Monique. Monique works with me, team member. I'm so glad to see you. Hi, Alana. That's one of my friends. Hey, Vanessa. Am I echoing? Dorsha might need to mute her YouTube. Mine is muted. Yes, echo's still there. Farmer Q, the Lions Den. Not so much. Come on, Turf. What up, fam? Hey, Eco. Do y'all have headphones? Maybe that will help the echo.
Okay.
I don't know. This is my first time.
Yeah.
Hey, Jason.
Thank you, Dorsha. Dorsha holding it down. No echo when Turf is muted. So now I'm unmuted, and that should fix the problem. Because I got headphones on now. So y'all let me know if that's all cleared up.
What's up, Veggie?
Thank y'all for being patient with us. I appreciate that. So a lot of people have been jumping in. Hey, Mark.
Yeah, this gets serious. You got to respond because I was on a live with him, Miss Craft, and Auntie Linda, honey. And if you don't respond to people, it gets serious. Aunt Linda ain't going for it. You hear me? She is not having it.
That's right, Maria. Dorsha kept it going like a boss. She sure did. It's much better now. No echo now. Cool. All right, perfect. I'm gonna figure that out behind the scenes with my man Q. But we're not gonna do that right now. Since I got the headphones on and that's working, we're good to go. I think it's a set because I have an echo cancellation feature. I just can't figure out how to use it because I don't have the right settings on. But
hey, Tiffany,
other than that, let's do a deeper dive into Dorsha. Who is Dorsha? You know, who is Dorsha? I know Dorsha's out in Atlanta. I recently discovered Dorsha is from Mississippi, so I know Q in the building. Like, yeah, Mississippi. But well, tell us a little bit about yourself and why you ended up coming on YouTube, please.
So, as Turf shared, yes, I was born in Mississippi, but just born there. I wasn't raised there. I actually turned 1 in Atlanta. I've lived in Anchorage, Alaska, Grand Rapids, Michigan, went to high school, junior high in Baltimore. Went to college at University of Virginia, and now here I am back in Georgia.
There we go.
And by day, I'm a chief of staff or elected official, right?
Okay.
But at night, I'm a published author. So, and that's been a journey since 2007. So I didn't need anything else to do. In addition to that, I'm president and chair of my county's travel and tourism marketing organization, the CVB.
Busy.
I didn't need anything else to do. But my husband, he's a part of the garden community.
There we go. There we go.
Me. I mean, literally pressured me into doing YouTube. This is what he did. He took to YouTube and he did a video and asked them to come onto my social media and write YouTube. And when I woke up in the morning, it was all these messages from people I didn't know talking about, please start a YouTube. I was like, what in the world?
So he pressured you. That's how it went down.
Here I am.
So you didn't skip a beat. You jumped right into it. Most people would have been, like, I don't know about that. YouTube is your thing. It's not really my thing. So did you know that you was going to take to YouTube with the cooking? Like, what made you make your decision to pick your niche, so to speak? Was it something you was already comfortable with, so you ran with it? Like,
well, I've been cooking all of my life, right? So during the pandemic, I started this tradition with my family called #Sunday Supper. And it's really for my dad to make sure that he'll always have a home cooked meal. He lives like 5 minutes up the street from me. So the family convenes and I would post pictures. So people on Facebook said, hey, do a Facebook fan page. So then I did it. Got a couple, 100 followers. And then people were like, I'm not on Facebook. You need to do an IG. So then I did an IG. Then here comes the husband. You need to do. So that's why it's already branded on Facebook and Instagram, Cooking with Dorsha. And I was like, one more platform. And you know how hard it is to keep up with all of, this stuff.
It's a task.
And then I already have my pseudonym is Jewell. So I have a whole other thing of social media branding for that. And I was like, this is too much.
Right. And you're and on top of juggling and writing books and being a published author, you're a wife, you're a mother.
Yes.
And you work for elected officials.
Yes.
That's a busy lifestyle, and you still find the time to do something that you're passionate about, which is cook, record, and make YouTubes about it.
And you know what? Sometimes it gets discouraging, especially when you look at videos from a pro like Turf.
I'm not a pro.
You're like my last video, you can tell, my editing skills are very minimal. Okay? it went straight to the next scene. No transition, because I just downloaded some open source editing, software, because I wasn't trying to invest any money, because I'm like, until this makes me money, I'm not investing any money.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that.
But when you look at other people's videos, they got these intro, outros, all this, that, the other. And I was like, you know what? Girl, just do you, okay? Just do you.
Perfect segue into just doing you. When I was on Dorsha's Live, guys, usually when I show up somewhere, I'm already known. Like, the person already knows who I am. That's just the way it goes the longer you're on YouTube and the longer you get around. So I'm on Dorsha's Live, y'all. And she's like, hey, Turf Therapy, how you doing? And I'm like, I'm doing fine. And then she was like, what do you do? And then the whole time, Nick is like, yo, that's Turf. You don't know Turf? And she didn't skip a beat. She was like, no, I have no clue who that is. And I love the fact that you didn't try to act like you knew who I was because maybe you felt like you were supposed to know who I was. And that you were just so unapologetically you. You were comfortable in your skin. You know exactly who you are. You exude confidence, which it just produces more confidence. That's all the things that I was getting when I was just in that live cast with you alone. And you have fun while you're cooking too. The last video she just released, it was a dinner date night. It's about 30 minutes long, but it's an easy watch. Like, she's taking you through her process of staging the table, prepping the table, the decisions she's making, the different things that she's getting from different stores on discount that might make it look like she spent a ton of money on it, but all in actuality, she didn't. She didn't. So we got people subbing to the channel. That's what I'm talking about.
Thank you,
Go
Maria.
support her. Yeah. So, like, if you check out the description, the link in the description, there are plenty of links and ways to find her, to include her published books, where you can find them on Amazon, her different resources, websites. There's her most recent published book that's dedicated to her dad. It's not a cooking book. It's just a dedication to her father. which I thought was amazing. Yeah, shattered the story of. She's got books, y'all. Boom. Boom. There we go. There we go. And Nick, there go Nick. My man Nick's in the building.
Yay! Hey, babe.
Hey, what's going on, brother? Thanks.
Oh, that wasn't for you, Turf. That was for my husband.
No, I didn't misinterpret that at all. I knew exactly who that belonged to.
Look, Mrs. Turf, don't come from me.
Maria Jackson, she says yes. Turf, though. Yes, Turf. I'm sorry. I'm struggling. Why won't it let me readjust it? Okay, there we go. Yes, Turf, those are the type of people I respect the most. Can't be nothing but real. There we go. Exactly. Boom. So
thank you, Alana. She said that's Dorsha. She is unapologetically herself.
That's right. But her
sounds like something you said earlier today.
Yeah, kind of rolling back to the comments, guys, and I promise you, I apologize if I miss anything that might pop up and it just like I don't see it, but this chat is busy and I appreciate the support. But I had if you're watching, if you're watching, or maybe you're the person who created a new account to come in here and maybe troll me, but listen, man, I don't want any drama with you. It was an accident. I promise you. We didn't see whatever comment you made, and when we asked you to resurface your question, it seemed like you were more interested in arguing rather than just being a part of what we had going on, which was good vibes and good energy. So I tell you,
can I say something?
Of course.
I want to take this moment of personal privilege and say congratulations to Turf Therapy for reaching 6,000 followers as of today.
Aw, thank you. I appreciate that.
6,000. Well, this is what I need you to do. There's a little dollar sign down there. Make it rain. Make it rain.
Yes. Dorsha, she said we gonna get you a GoFundMe account going for your move to Germany and for my fur babies Kaiser and Queen. So that's funny. But no, just to say, I'm sorry that you felt the way that you did. And that goes for anyone that feels like I might be purposely skipping over your questions. So yeah. And she said, Tiffany Gray, you're funny. She said, just hit the gym and we talking about food. That's right. So you do the cooking in your house. So does Nick cook at all?
Nick can cook to survive.
There we go. I like that. That's like my wife.
However, he has taken more of an interest in learning how since he has started gardening.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I eat most of my stuff raw.
Farm the table, right? Like he's like excited about eating what he has made with his own hands. So yeah. Stay tuned. I'm gonna have him as a guest on Cooking with Dorsha.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. So my wife, when we first got married, she wasn't a big cooker at all. I used to make fun of her, and she used to make eggs, and I'd be like, "Yeah, those are popcorn eggs."
Not the popcorn.
And I know she laughing because she used to cook the eggs so long that you seen the eggs when they just balled up into like little crumbs and they be.
But Turf, I ate them. You had popcorn.
That's right.
Love.
And I would take some ketchup and I would make it all right. I eat the food. Don't get it twisted. I would still eat that food. But the first time we were in Germany, it's funny we're heading back that way, but we were in Germany and she took some time off from work to go back to school and whatnot. And while she was home, she took it upon herself. She was like, well, shoot, I'm home. I need to start making some meals. So by the time we left Germany, I'd say my wife, she had a good 12 banger meals under her belt that she could just pull out the cabinet. And now that we've been here, I feel like you're not joking, Tiffany.
Wow. She said, "Isn't that how eggs are meant to be?"
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No ham. But
okay, Tiffany.
But I mean, since we've been here, I'd argue that my wife probably has a solid 25 dishes. The thing that she cooks the best is a lasagna. Look, she cooked lasagna so good, I don't even try to figure out how to cook lasagna. I've never made lasagna in my entire life. And
That's good.
when she made it, I was like, oh, okay, I'm good. I don't need to try to figure it out. I'm just, when I want lasagna, I'm asking you to make it. It's as simple as that. So
But
she's
did she use some of them peppers out of your garden though?
no, because she hasn't made lasagna in a while.
Okay.
She usually makes lasagna by demand, like from family members that know her lasagna is good, and then whether or not I have peppers in stock, it would determine whether or not she's going to use them. And usually it's off season, and I don't have the peppers. And sadly, 80% of the garden is gone now.
Aw.
Yeah, it's gone. So my parents, they were here this weekend, and they picked up the majority of the garden. I shot as much as a video that I could handle to shoot, because it was much harder than I thought it was going to be. I'm not gonna lie. Definitely let a tear down for the garden after being so passionate about, and that was only the beginning, right? So the garden is gone. Now I got to watch my stuff leave, and then I got to drive away from the lawn as well. So as you know it, I came into this
Oh,
with
you want to give us a video?
yeah,
A
we
video
going
tour of the garden?
well, I showed you as much as I could show you while I was packing it up. But as far as a full swing garden tour, we're not going to get that this season. But I promise you, when I get to Germany, you got you tuned in. You guys stay tuned in.
Now, when you
'Cause-
get to Germany, you might be using some grow bags or some containers or something, right?
yeah, well, I mean, that's all I grew in here.
Really?
Yeah, nothing was in the ground.
See, I told you we were gonna become cousins.
Yeah, nothing was in the, yeah, nothing was in the ground. I couldn't put anything in the ground. So like the plants that I have left, they're literally just to give to Nikki and other gardener that lives close to me, Nadine Farm Story. So I'll be giving her a lot of stuff, and then I'm holding on. Then I held on to the pineapple sage and the pine cone lily ginger, lily pine cone ginger.
Oh,
Gigi,
I
Gigi,
want
help
that.
me out. Help me out, Gigi.
Yeah,
'Cause I know you're in the
I
building.
learned that from Pico.
Yeah, I can never get that thing right, but they gifted me one.
Pine cone ginger lily.
Yeah, pine cone ginger lily is what I'm pretty sure it is. So I got that. Nikki said she wanted it, so I'm gonna try to link up with her somewhere in the near future. To hey Shalal Vest, how you doing? Thank you for being here. But I'm gonna link up with her and give her those two plants, and then she's gonna have the responsibility. It's gonna come with attachments. It's gonna come with strings. Nikki, I'm gonna need you to take a cutting, rue the cutting, and send it to Beauty in the Garden for me, please. Because I was supposed to send it to her and I got busy. So I'm gonna need you to
Hey,
give
the
Beauty in the
sweet
Garden,
spot.
Beauty in the Garden a cutting, please. Because I promised her a cutting earlier this season. Yeah, everybody. Yeah, the pine cone ginger lily.
And,
Yeah.
and hey, Brampton Gardner.
Yeah, hey Brampton Gardner and the sweet spot. And is what's her name? Hudson. Is Growing with Hudson in the building? Because I know you wanted my email, and
Where is she?
I've been meaning to get back to that comment so I could tell you what my email was. But don't think I ignored you. I didn't ignore you. I know you. We trying to work something out. So I'm gonna get with you. I've been busy.
So I want to know, what do you cook?
I cook everything. Just like on this YouTube channel, you see me do it.
What are you great at? What would people pay you money for?
It'd probably be easier for me to say what I'm not good at. And
Okay.
I'm not good at baking. Like, I'm not a baker. My wife is good at baking because I freestyle so much stuff in the kitchen. I freestyle a lot of stuff because I kind of just like, I have a taste that I'm going for. I never make my spaghetti the same way every time. Like, I just try something new. What's going on, Dan? How you doing, bro? So, but I'd be easier to ask my wife what do you think I'm best at cooking, babe? How about
Oh,
that?
wait a minute. Someone's saying your brisket.
Oh, Marcus, yeah. So I smoke meats too. So, but
Oh.
I haven't done that in a while. So, I'm really good. Smoking meats was probably like my first real hobby, I guess. But that stuff is time consuming, super time
Tiffany
consuming.
Tiffany says, "What is something that we refuse to cook?"
I,
Now, I'm a cook and a baker, okay,
okay.
but there are foods that I just don't like asparagus.
Mm,
I don't like asparagus.
mm,
I don't like donuts and puff pastry, so you'll never see me make them.
okay. Something I won't cook. I like asparagus. I like puff pastries. So something that I probably wouldn't cook. What would you cook? I probably wouldn't really see myself ever cooking chitlins. Uh,
I was thinking the same thing.
just because of the level of commitment to the stench that's gonna go along with that. My wife said, "That's right, Marcus, brisket, that brisket." But chitlins, like I grew up. So I was born in South Carolina, fun fact, but I wasn't raised there, other than in the summer. So my parents they moved up north within 30 days of my birth. I've been in the DMV area since then, until we moved back down south right before I joined the army. So when I used to go down south though and watch the process of chitlins, it probably just made me like never want to ever try to cook it. Cause I mean we did it from scratch. I'm talking about to the point where he went to the pen, the hog pen. He shot it.
Okay.
He put yeah, gutted it.
Yeah. We're good.
Yeah, put the water hose at the end, spray it.
Oh,
You see everything that comes out.
oh my
It's
goodness.
like a 3-4 day process. You don't just get them and cook them.
You just made me a vegan.
Yeah,
Just driving
yeah,
that.
yeah. When people know where their food come from, and that's when they get real. That's when they get real. That's when
We
they
had
get
someone
real.
new join us.
We did. Oh,
Black Tropical.
yeah. Who's this? Let me scroll back up and get you real quick. There we go. I
Black
got you.
Tropical.
Welcome, Black's Tropical. You're a new face. I've never seen you here before. Black's
Happy
Tropical
life.
Homestead.
Yes, happy life. Because for me, cooking is art, baking is science. You have to be exact when it comes to baking, like bread and cakes and stuff like that. But cooking, you just eye it. So, like I told you, I didn't even tell you how much to put, but as long as like equal, I'm just eyeing. That's why
Season
it's
the
hard for
taste.
me
Season
to.
the taste.
Yeah, it's hard for me to tell someone, oh, a teaspoon of this, a tablespoon of that. I'm like, just eye it. Now with salt, no, and I
Yeah.
really don't. I don't cook a lot with salt. I try
Okay.
to make stuff savory,
Gotcha.
but I'm like, just pour it over it. Did it cover everything? Okay, that's enough.
Yeah, you should be good. Put a nice little coat of seasoning on the. When you see
Yes,
it, it's kind of like spreading seed on bare ground. Like this is what you should be looking for good coverage. It's
I
not
knew I could
exact.
depend on you for that analogy. I'm
There we
like,
go.
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
There you go. That's funny.
Oh, but
Yes.
I had a question for you.
Okay.
So, what made you get into YouTube? And then, who were your like mentors or inspiration or muses once you got into the YouTube world?
Okay. So I actually ended up on YouTube for a selfish reason. And I'd argue that it's probably still selfish that I'm still on YouTube. So my background is I'm an explosive ordnance disposal technician. I've been in the
Ooh,
military for 15 years.
say that again.
Explosive ordnance disposal technician. So
Ooh, you were
I
speaking in tongues, honey.
so I, I take apart bombs. That's what I do. I take
Yeah,
apart
I got
bombs.
it. I got it.
Yeah. So and I did a pretty rough rotation out to Afghanistan a while ago, and I came back whole, one full body, all my pieces, but parts of me were gone forever, and I brought some baggage back with me that I was running away from for a long time, and I wasn't really dealing with it. I can't really say in an unhealthy way because I just wasn't dealing with it. Like I was just acting like it didn't exist. Um, and then when we moved here, um, I was out in the yard, in the backyard particularly. There was this hole this mud hole that held a lot of moisture. And every time the contractors were cutting the grass, they kept kicking up this hole with all this mud and this dirt. And my dogs, my little Yorkies, they would go outside and then they would be dogs and try to like roll around in the mud or eat the mud. And I was like, okay, I got to do something about this. Kaiser and Queen. Hey. So I took it upon myself to fix the hole. So when I was fixing that hole that day, I realized that was the quietest my mind had been in a really long time. Usually me, it seems like I'm sitting there and I'm doing nothing, but I promise you my brain never stops. It's just rolling. So what lawn care did for me was give me that peace of mind for the amount of time I was out in the lawn. And then I first took to YouTube because this guy named Lazy Lawns was doing from Movember, for the month of October, November, not October. For the month of November is Men's Health Awareness. And he had this challenge going on where you were supposed to speak to health, men's health, and, you know, your journey on some form, you know, allow yourself to be vulnerable in that moment. So I made a video and it was called It's Okay to Not Be Okay. That was the name of the video. Yeah. And I use it as like a testimony to say, hey, you know, it's okay to go to behavioral health and get your noggin straight. It's okay to have feelings. It's okay to cry as a man. Like, it's all supposed to be a manly man and you're not allowed to have feelings. That's unfortunately the world that we grew up in. That was the culture. So I was trying to share the light on that because I encourage my soldiers all the time. Hey, you know, if you're feeling down, go to behavioral health. I'm a huge advocate of behavioral health. So I'll send them over there. So I was like, well, why don't I use this platform to do something good and show people that they could have a positive outlook, positive release outside of something that's not positive. So that was the whole point. And while I was helping someone else, I was more so helping myself because I had something that I loved to do, which was the lawn at the time. I wasn't even into gardening. And then being gravitated to something that I loved, and it was giving me a peace of mind. And then I felt like, I don't know, maybe I was making right on some of the things that I struggled with doing or had to do throughout, you know, my time. So it just made me feel better as a person overall. So that's why I started doing it. And today, that's why I still do it, which is why I say it's still a level of selfishness because it's feeding into me and who I am. But somewhere along the way.
Wait a minute, time out.
Okay.
Hey, Growing with Hudson. And
oh, she's here.
Unicorn lady.
Yeah, what's going on? Growing with Hudson, I said. Sure. Yeah, I said, Growing with Hudson, I got my email for you. I don't know if you were able ever to find it, but I'm gonna drop it right here in the chat in a minute. But so I did all that, and then everything turned into this. And along the way, I realized that, you know, I could leave the military and continue to do this. So that's when I kind of doubled down on it and figured, you know, I'm gonna take this thing a little bit more serious. So as far as like people that I was looking up to on YouTube when I first came into the game, it's the same people that everyone in the lawn care community sees. You got Alan Hain, the lawn care nut, Ryan Knorr. At the time, who else was big back then? I think Pest and Lawn Ginger was on the scene. So just like other big YouTubers that was in the lawn and garden, the lawn community that I was kind of looking up to and trying to figure out how I'm gonna find myself and how I'm gonna run my own channel. And then my wife introduced me to Lead Farmer 73. And then literally, I don't know if it was a video or a live. And all I heard him say was, you need to stop making excuses and start your garden now. So that I felt like he was talking to me. I was like, this man gotta be talking to me. So I literally got up while the wife was convinced. I got up, I went to the store, I went to Lowe's, I bought seeds. I brought them home, I dropped seeds. I didn't know crap about gardening, not one clue. I had cool season mixed with warm season. I was dropping seeds at the wrong time. I didn't know what the heck I was doing. But I just leaned all the way in on it, and now I am here today with my own platform that has both lawn and gardening. I do a little bit of canning. I make wine. I even show you a little bit of cooking here and there. It's just anything that's related and sort of related to lawn and gardening. I kind of just work it in there. And it seems like the audience doesn't mind that. So I continue
6,000 subscribers as of today. He's the real deal.
Yeah. I took to it and I kept with it. And, everybody's happy.
So my husband, it didn't happen like that for us. He just started building stuff and bringing trees and plant stuff. But I tell you this, lead farmer.
He got him going.
Every device possible in our household. Matter of fact, I joined his group, didn't even know who he was because my husband had a bunch of us just join. So, but I have a garden. One of my Mother's Day gifts was my own raised bed. So Love Knows made mention of it earlier. Yes, I do have a garden. My jalapenos have been plentiful. Everything else. Oh my goodness. My zucchini, all of my squash, yellow and my zucchini squash. I would get a bunch of male flowers, then get the female. And then when I got the female, the men were gone. And then I had something that went into the vine. It was some type of boar or something. I mean, it was horrible. Oh my goodness.
But so you tried. You got out there.
I have Brussels sprouts out there, and I have cabbage.
So have you cooked the Brussels sprout leaves yet?
No, my Brussels sprouts are babies, so no,
okay.
There won't be no cooking them yet.
So this is what I need you to do, because I've kind of put this out there a few times, and I'm gonna say it again. I prefer Brussels sprout greens over Georgia collards. That's just me.
Wow.
That's just me. So what I want you to do, when your Brussels are popping and they've gotten big, they'll make huge leaves, and it's actually encouraged to snap off the lower leaves to encourage it to start to form its little Brussels thing. So when you cook you up a batch of that, let me know. Let me know what your take is on it.
Okay, I'll do it because I was looking at Eco and I felt I was looking at Stacy. No, was it Eco or Stacy? I don't know. But I ended up cooking sweet potato leaves, and they were delicious.
Yeah?
They were absolutely delicious. Anybody else out there had sweet potato leaves?
I haven't had any. I haven't. And look, Eco saying, Turf, stop it. I haven't had any sweet potato leaves because I haven't grown any sweet potatoes because of the amount of space it takes to grow sweet potatoes and the time it takes. That was a lot that I would have to be cutting off there was a lot of space that I would have to give to sweet potatoes to make that happen. So I didn't grow.
So let me guess. So let me see if I can say this right.
Okay.
Wiesbaden. Yeah. So when you go there, mm-hmm. What will you not be able to grow that you were able to grow where you are currently?
Well, see, I don't know because the agricultural is so funny where, I might not be able to grow peaches and cream corn there, but there's probably a early flowering and maturing corn that will do good there. Because you got to think, they have corn in Europe. They have corn. They grow corn there locally. So there's got to be a corn that will grow well in Europe. I just got to figure out which ones it is. Peppers. The challenge is going to be with warm season crops that require a lot of heat. So I probably wouldn't try to do sweet potatoes because the amount of warmth they need and how long they need it, and it barely gets over 90 degrees for more than about 4 days, specifically where I'm at, I just think it wouldn't be worth my while. Doesn't mean that you can't do it. I just don't think I'm gonna go. I'm not even gonna I'm not even gonna try it most likely. And I say that, but don't hold me to it because I'm quick to change my mind. So yeah.
I think this is so neat that you'll be able to go to another country and we'll still be able to have access to you on some level. Now, the time difference is what though?
Yeah, the time difference, I've been trying to figure that out too. Like, how am I going to do my lives? Does this mean I'm waking up at like 3 o'clock in the morning to go live with y'all? I'm waking up at 3 o'clock on a Saturday to catch y'all Friday night. Am I waking up 3 o'clock on a Sunday to catch y'all Saturday evening? Or I don't know. We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure it out together.
Yeah.
Um,
You know what? When I was spying on your YouTube channel, once I realized that we were family, and I said, "Well, I need to get to know my family a little bit better."
yeah,
So, you had a mailing address for Aberdeen Proving Ground.
I do. My PO box goes
Let
there.
me tell you this
Uh huh.
funny story. I hope my dad isn't watching.
Yeah, because it sounded like you're a military brat on some level.
He when we lived in Maryland, he had a boat. He's in his boat, not paying attention to where he's going. He ends up in a body of water, and something happens to his boat, and he can't start it.
Uh huh.
He was in Aberdeen Proving Ground, and they have mines. They have like the little bum mines.
Yeah.
Literally, a guy in a tugboat had to come and pull his boat out of there because nothing bigger could come in because it could set off one of the bombs.
That's terrible. That was scary. Were you
When
laughing?
I
Did
saw
you
that,
realize?
I
Did
was
you
like,
realize what
okay.
was happening in the moment, or did you kind of
No, he
just
didn't tell me about it till after the fact,
got
right?
it?
And I'm just
Got it.
like, I could have died. I'm like, oh
Got
my
it.
God. So, and I was raised by my dad. There was no mom in the picture, right?
Okay.
So he's had me since I was 5 months old, no siblings. I was a latchkey kid. He taught me how to cook. So when he would come home from work, dinner had to be ready. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like everyone had a role to play. He
Okay.
go and make the bread. I cook the bread.
That's what's up.
But yeah, I was like, when I saw that Aberdeen Proving Ground, I was like, oh Lord, trauma, childhood trauma. I could have been an orphan.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's where I work. So my PO box. I just got my PO box on post because it's super convenient. I go to work. I can drop stuff off or check the mail on the way out, heading home. So yeah.
So turf.
What's going
When
on?
you go to Germany,
Hmm.
you're gonna lose your tan.
Most likely, I'm gonna get y'all gonna see me get a shade or two lighter, um, and that happens during the summer for me. During the summer, I'll get a couple shades darker. If you've been around long enough, I don't know if you've seen it, but during the summer, I definitely get a couple shades darker, and then in the winter, I will lighten up, and it's gonna be even worse during Germany because of the sun pattern over there. It stays dark for so long. So yeah, I'll return to my true form, which is
Oh, look, Marcus put the time.
yeah. So they bounce back and forth from 6 to 7 hours ahead, depending on
Oh my
daylight
goodness.
savings time. So they'll depending on the time of the year, sometimes they 7 hours ahead. It's either 8 hours ahead and seven, or there's times where like right now we're about to fall back, but they don't fall back at the same time. So when they fall back, we're either further away in the time zone or closer. But it'll come back to me when I get there and figure it out. But yeah, and then I
Tell
got
me.
this. Maria, you said, am I hip to Hugel Couture? I don't know what. No, I'm not. Can you tell me more about it? I've never heard. Is that a place? Because it kind of sounds like a designer brand too, like Hugel Couture. I got that Hugel Couture. Check out
Yeah.
check out my Hugel Couture watch, y'all. Look at my Hugel Couture glasses. Y'all see these Hugel Coutures, right?
Okay. Can we get it on Amazon? Can we get it on Amazon? Hey
uh,
y'all, it's really a celebration, even though he's featuring me tonight, but it's a celebration of his 6,000 subscribers.
six
So
thousand.
if you feel the spirit moving you in your hands and you want to do that super chat and make it rain for my boy. Yes. And plus,
Uh,
he got 2 dogs to take care of and a wife.
they need food.
Okay.
They need. No, I appreciate you, Dorsha. Thank you, Dorsha.
Yes. If you haven't liked this video, share it. Sharing is caring.
Yeah, and even though we're here to celebrate, like she said, we're here to celebrate her. So if you like Dorsha, you like her energy, like I did, go check her out. Go check her out. She's just beginning her YouTube gardener. Wouldn't it be cool to be like, oh, I used to have been following. Oh, Hugo Couture is a growing method. Oh. Yeah, you just that must have been if it was in my Master Gardeners program, which I don't think it was. I most likely fell asleep during that presentation or something. So, hey, Miss Craft, thanks for being here. But Hugo Couture, I'm
Nikki said
culture. Is it culture or couture?
She said you're looking like pumpernickel bread.
I'll take that compliment.
Look, Nikki. So
I don't think I would ever eat.
That he didn't tell you. I asked him because turf don't look like a real brown skin. You know what I'm saying? I asked him because maybe he took a little magic marker or something. You know what I mean? I was like, is that your natural or are you lighter than that? And of course, I was right because this is what I do. You know what I'm saying?
That's what she do. She nailed it. I want to write that down.
Oh, your father was stationed in Alaska. What part?
Who's that?
Love Notes.
Oh, Love Notes? Yeah. Love Notes. Love Notes been around since the beginning of time.
I love Melissa. Melissa said your 100,000 subscribers is right around the corner.
Oh, wow. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Hey, Melissa, you're going to make us super chat you. No. Branson Gardner was born in Fairbanks, and my parents are in Anchorage. Okay, I went to Northern Lights Elementary.
Yeah, we got all types of military babies in the house. Veggie Farm.
Veggie Farm knows about it too.
I filled my tall garden beds using the is it Hugo Culture or is it Hugo Couture? I feel like I might be mispronouncing.
Got a little bougie in you. That's why you're saying couture. You know
couture.
What I'm that bougie in
couture. Well, yeah. I own it. I own it. Thanks, Eco, for the super chat, bro. I appreciate you, man.
Oh, Black Tropical Justice. 6001.
Yeah, there we go. Thank you. Oh no, I think they just subscribed to you. I think they just subscribed to you. Yeah. Yeah, there we go.
Look, well, I thank you in advance. He would probably be the color of his mother out of the sun.
Oh, look at your mother. She's a little lighter than me. Who said that?
Love Notes. Love Notes be knowing everything.
Well, she's seen my mom. He would probably be the color of his mother out of the sun. Yeah. Yeah.
It's culture. It's culture.
It's culture. I see that. Hey Sue. Hey Sister Sue. Culture. Got it.
It's not couture because you're bougie, so you say couture. But the rest of us, we say culture.
Huga is Huga culture. Huga
Wait
culture.
a minute now. Hey, Miss Craft.
Yeah, that's my girl. Culture. That's my Ace Boone right there.
Yeah, the website.
Yeah, there we go. Miss Craft. Okay, so that makes Hugo culture. Got it. All right. Thank you.
Hey, we're having you need to know this.
To Germany. But I am very familiar with no dig. If you've been around a while, I set up 2 no dig gardens with my brother. So I'm very familiar with that practice.
Are you the younger brother, older brother?
No,
where are you?
I'm the older. brother.
You're so responsible.
My little brother out there in North Carolina.
Does he garden?
Yeah, he's nice with it too.
Can you share a photo or something for us?
It's not easily accessible. Malik, if you're watching, Malik, send me a picture so I can easily pull it over. I'm not sure if he's watching, but he's on Instagram. He's on Instagram. He's got his stuff.
What's his handle?
Let me look.
He said his mother is caramel color. I told Turf that he was probably
I claimed the peanut butter. I claimed the peanut butter, but yeah,
his mother reminds you of French Creole colors.
There we go. Yeah. You'll probably see my mother in this last final garden video.
Oh.
Yeah.
So Turf, can you share a little bit about us? Because just the idea of you having to leave and give your garden away, it's like so much energy and love and nurturing you went into that, and especially like it's like therapeutic for you. It's an outlet. It's like, and then it's also you're with the earth, right? And it
Yeah.
keeps you grounded,
Yeah.
right? So what does that feel like?
If
And what you know what I mean? Because of I don't know.
it
What does that
felt
feel like?
it felt terrible. I'm not gonna lie. I knew the day was coming, and I prepared for it as much as possible. But as the truck rolled away with all my little babies, that's when it got real. And I was like, you can ask my MIG team, my We Working team. I had a really rough day yesterday. It was a rough one for me to just watch all of that go. And it wasn't so much. See, I still don't know what my situation is going to be in Germany. I don't know what that situation is going to be. So there's a whole bunch of uncertainty that I'm walking into. And for the first time in 15 years, I am not really looking forward to this move. Everything's in jeopardy. As I watched the truck pull away, I was like, oh, this could be the last time I garden for 3 years. Maybe I can do a little something indoors, but it's not the same. I need to get outside. I need to put my hands in the dirt, like my man Stacy, hands in the dirt. I need to be out there, be able to get out there and get messy. Um, so,
Wait a
so
minute, wait a minute. Put that money up there that my husband just gave.
there we go.
Make it rain, baby. Represent.
Appreciate you, Nick. Appreciate you, Nick. Thank
Go
you,
ahead,
man.
Veggie Farm. She said, "Well, shoot, I'm
She
coming
came
to
in
the
right,
party
but
making the rain too."
there we go. Thanks, Veggie
Veggie
Farm.
Farm, that's my girl.
But it was rough. It was rough. It was not pleasant. I left the house. I had to leave. So I had other recording to do. I was unproductive for the rest of the day. It was rough. But today was a new day, and you start your day with a better attitude, trusting that it's all going to work out.
And guess
And
what? And guess what? God connected you with that so
yeah,
that you could have that. But ultimately, you're connected to Him, and He's going to make provision for you in advance where you're going.
I believe that wholeheartedly, which is why it's easy. So it's easy to believe it. It's harder to remember it as
Yes.
the anxiety and the paranoia and all the uncertainty sets in. So you got to remind yourself, he's going to take care of me. Which is what I
You
just
got
keep
to
reminding
speak to
myself.
yourself, encourage yourself.
Yes.
Some days I look at myself in the mirror and I hype myself up. You go, girl. You
Yeah.
got this. You got this.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah. So Brampton Gardner, do they have community gardens? So the first place I was actually supposed to go, I was supposed to go to Korea. And they did have a community garden on post. And I figured it out. Well, really, my wife figured it out for me, like really quick. She was like, "It's okay, babe. They got a community garden." I was like, "All right, cool. I can make that work." But Germany, I haven't seen anything about community gardens on that installation. And considering this little virus we still got spinning around, I don't know how much they would even be entertaining that, because I wanted to establish a community garden while I was stationed here in Maryland, but with everything that happened last year, I didn't even try to reach out to the installation about it because I just knew that it wasn't the right time. So I let that slide by me. So we'll see what happens when I get there. I believe it's going to work out exactly how it should be. So if it means I get there and I have everything that I need to keep this thing going for myself from a horticulture, performing my horticulture for therapeutic reasons, it's not even about the channel for me. Because if I end up somewhere where I can garden and still do lawn care, but for some reason I can't do videos, well, y'all see me in 3 years. I'm going to be growing the heck out of this stuff. Check out my Instagram. I'll be on Instagram. I'll take pictures and put them on Instagram for you. That's about it.
But you know what? The thing about it is, we are blessed to be a blessing. And I just met you, and your spirit, it breathes life,
I
right?
appreciate that.
These people showed up on a Monday night for you.
For you.
You're sharing your platform to empower me, empowered by turf therapy. But you reap what you sow. You
Yeah.
attract what you are, not what you want, right?
Yeah.
And so that's what you're giving out. And God got you, honey. He
Yeah.
got you. He
I believe
already
in that.
saw this day coming and made provision for you. That's why he's called Jehovah Jireh, the
Yeah.
God that provides.
That's
for us.
right.
So
That's
you're
right.
already taken care of. And y'all go ahead and Cash App, do the little money super chat, bring him off right with them babies, them daggone Kaiser and Queen. Let's give some money to Kaiser, the Queen, the wife. Yes, wife, I love you, honey. Already, you haven't met me, but girl, you can send me some of that lasagna before you leave. Because I do lasagna too, but he said yours is the bomb. Okay.
It's fire.
Hey,
I'm
Super.
just trying to tell you. That's my wife. Super saying that's my wife. Yeah, that's the wife.
Okay, well, go ahead and respond again and say, yeah, Dorsha, I'm going to send you some lasagna. Yes, girl. Yes. We got to look out for one another. You know what I'm saying?
And this is why Dorsha is here, y'all. This energy is contagious, man. Like, this is how it was when I was just hanging out with her on her live. She made me feel like, even though we never met, we was family off the rip. So, it's been
a question.
All right, I answer. Because you got some more questions, right?
Behind you, is that your lawn?
This is a piece of my lawn. Yeah, this is the side plot.
I'm just peeping those lines.
Yeah, this is the side plot. Yeah, this is the side plot last fall. Fall, this is what it looked like. She don't look like that right now. She's recovering from the oversee that I just did on her, which we will be shifting gears. I have dedicated the content on the channel for the past almost 4 months to nothing but gardening stuff. Pretty much once the summer kicked in. Nikki, thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I appreciate
Praise
that.
God. Nikki. Hallelujah. Won't he do it? He will do it. Can he can't? Won't he will? Yes. Hey. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
what kind of grass is that? Because down here we have a lot of Bermuda sod, and we were experiencing something in our front yard. We have these massive trees.
Mm-hmm.
The front part of them, they get plenty of sun.
Mm-hmm.
The back part doesn't, so the sod isn't really growing. So he was overseeding and stuff. But what kind of grass do you have? Because that doesn't look like sod.
So right, this is a cool season grass. This is a perennial rye with a little bit of Kentucky bluegrass. Those are cool season grasses. But to your point, your Bermuda grass, that's a warm season turf. So you know how in the gardening realm we'll have cool season crops and warm season crops? Mm-hmm. Well, it's the same way in the lawn care realm. So you have a warm season crop, and because of that heavy shade that you have near that tree, that's why it's taking that Bermuda some time to spread over there. Eventually, it may spread over there, but you may find yourself in a circumstance to where, depending on the amount of space it is, you might be better off just extending your flower bed. Like, I've seen people do that to where you put things, like you bring your flower bed out longer, extend your landscaping, and then plant flowers or food there that do well in very low lit conditions.
We're moving next year, so we're not going to.
Well, then, just go ahead and move then.
And look, you're already preparing me because Sunday, all them garden beds that he made back there, yeah. But he has a lot of containers. He has a plethora of trees back there and stuff in buckets, so we just take it all and just move it. Yeah. But my garden bed, it's gonna be gone.
Yeah. Well, at least you can walk straight into a new one. Hey, G Mama Grows. Hey, who is that just popped in here? Goddess Leo. How you doing? Oh, you late? It's okay. It's okay.
Turf is on fire with the lawn, with the lines in the lawn. What is?
Who said that? Who said that?
Love lawn stripes.
Oh yeah, with the lawn stripes.
Like the American flag behind you, just shades of green. I'm like, come on, I know you're a patriot and everything, but come on now.
Yeah, that's called striping. So you can actually kind of see it in the picture where these grass blades are pointing towards down that way, and then the ones over here are pointing away. And then the only thing that happens is when the light hits it, it reflects and it creates this optical illusion. So when the light hit the stuff that's folded away looks like a lighter green, the stuff that's folding towards it looks like a darker green.
That is so awesome. You are such a nerd, and the nerd inside of me identifies with the nerd in you.
I appreciate that. I
But we
appreciate
just
that.
have different levels of understanding.
I am Alana
That's what
Gillespie.
she does.
There we go. There we go. Y'all are
So,
fun.
so
Hey,
I have a
Lynette
question
Tucker.
for you.
Yeah, you got a whole bunch of questions, don't you? Yeah, let's
I know.
yeah, let's get into your questions. Cause I had questions for you, but now this is turning
But,
into
but, but look,
get to
okay,
know
so
turf all over again. I like it. I like it though.
in my job, I'm also an executive producer for our television show. So every
Okay.
month and I started my career at CBS Television. I was the youngest employee in the nation for CBS Television. So
Wow.
at 16 years old.
Okay. Hold
So
on.
yes, I like asking questions because that's how you get to know people. How else can I
Absolutely.
get to know you if I don't ask?
Absolutely.
I can sit here and talk about me, but I don't think I'm that exciting. You know
I
what I'm
mean, I
saying?
think you are, but to each his own.
So, how did you meet Miss Linda? I call her Auntie because I told her that I was gonna be her niece, and she said,
uh
"Yeah, I could be her niece." So,
Okay, all right, cool. Yeah, she done adopted you too.
yes.
So Miss Linda, Aunt Linda, I found her through Led. Led was talking about Lady 5'11. Y'all need to go check out Miss Linda. So I remember the wife and I, we were in the bed. I don't know if it was evening or morning, and we put Miss Linda on. I'm pretty sure it was evening. We were winding down. We put her on the TV.
Hold up.
All right.
CR, thank you for making it rain.
Oh,
Thank
CR,
you.
we done got another one crept
Making
in.
it
Appreciate you,
rain. Making
CR.
it rain.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Yes. We
Love
always
notes.
have to take a commercial break when they make it rain.
Turf. Turf is is technical and scientific. I try to be. I try to be. But so we went over there because of Lead, and then when we landed on the channel, we just immediately fell in love. I'm pretty sure I put a playlist of hers on, and just the first thing right off the back, her voice. And it's not even her singing, it's just walking through the garden, letting her talk, do her thing, her way, her style. It's a soothing voice. It just puts you into a calm state of mind. So we hung in there, and then of course I pulled up, I supported her. And then as time went on, I think she took to me just as much as I took to her. And then next thing you know, we're best friends. We're auntie and nephew. Toya, I appreciate
Oh
that.
yeah,
Thank you.
making it rain, girl, make it rain, honey. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
So Lady 5'11, the New Orleans Gardener, I found her through Lead. That's how that went down.
So what I did learn about y'all special relationship is
What's that?
let somebody come for you. She's not having it. You will get kicked off of her chat. You hear me?
She shut it down.
She did the Shaolin Wu-Tang kick, like bam.
Pow.
I was like, wow.
He was gone. He was
He was
gone.
not playing.
Yeah,
He was
that
not
that
playing.
dude, he was in there. He was being disruptive, or she was being disruptive. I don't know if it was a he or she, but
Hey,
they were being
goddess.
disruptive, and she don't play that. So,
Hey, Lynette Tucker.
yeah, Lynette Tucker's in the building. Crafts by you. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, she's smooth. She's smooth.
Hey, Shirley. Saying hello to my hubby.
What's this? I'm all over at Cooking with Dorsha channel. Keep cooking.
Yay!
See?
Yeah.
Telling y'all, man.
So I would like to know if y'all want whatever content you would like for me to provide, because Nikki today left me several comments on my latest video, and she wants me to go over how to set a table for a 5-course meal, because that's what I did for the date night.
And I was, that's funny because I was going to give you the same feedback when we got done with this live. I was going to say, I would have really liked to see you, like I loved you walking me through the whole process, your thought process of getting everything prepped. But I would have really loved to have that conversation with you while you set the table. So if you would have been able to take that camera over and have that same conversation as you were setting the table and showing why you place certain things on certain side, like why your spoons are over here versus them being over there. And, if it's just, this is how I like to do it, that's cool. Or this is the proper etiquette and how to do it, that's cool as well. But when I saw the table was set, I was like, oh, that looks really nice. And I really wish you would have showed us her doing that. So You
So
know,
I'm gonna do a video because she said that she would like to experience that. And I'm still learning. So when I did the video for my cell phone was in my hand, so it's like I can't do both at the same time. Like, and then when I was in the kitchen, I had one of the selfie sticks, right, and it was mobilized. So I'm gonna figure it out, and I'm gonna make it happen.
yeah. Sunday backyard farmer. Oh, she just subbed you from Miss Linda. There we go. Or you not new here, Toya. I've seen you here. She must be meaning she's coming to check you out. Or maybe this Miss Craft. I'm opening people's mail. Let me get out their mail. That's the problem.
I was an ambassador for the New York mayor at age 14 years
Yeah,
old.
Love Notes done did it all. She done did it and did it twice. Did it again. Look at that. We done talked
Hey,
her up.
Auntie!
Hey,
Hey,
Linda.
Auntie!
How you doing? Thank you.
Hey!
She probably just got done cooking or came out of the garden. One of the two things. I
And
bet.
I heard her. She just spoke to me, Turf. She said, "Hey, baby.
Hey,
Hey,
baby.
baby." I'm saying, "Hey, baby," to you too. Okay.
She said no. She said, "Hey, my nephew." That's what she said to me. And then she said, "Hey, baby," to you. Hey, hey,
Yeah, it's your niece that you adopted, Dorsha.
Boom. There you go. Andell, I missed you. You've been here the whole time. Hey, cousin
Yeah,
Andell.
she's been here.
I sent you seeds. You should be getting them any day now. You should be getting them any day. There go my home girl, my sister from another Mr. PJ's in the building. I stole that from bro.
Building.
In the like
Broke.
like
Broke.
PJ. I don't know. Bro probably at work. He probably working.
Oh yeah,
He making them coins.
You gotta stay from being broke. Well, where's Stacy? Where's Stacy? We're hands in the dirt.
He probably in the garden. That's where I would be. Is sun still out? 7 o'clock. He probably in the garden. That's where I would be.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
Oh,
So
man.
anyway, Aunt Linda, you missed. I asked a question about how he came to know you,
Yeah.
and he went through that whole. So you just missed that. We were
Yeah.
just talking about
Just
you.
talked you up. Your ears must have been
Look!
burning.
She just said it.
Yeah.
Just
See?
said it.
See?
Hello, baby. Hey,
Hey, my nephew. Told you. Yeah, I want to say, Toya, you've been here for a long time. Yeah, I knew you wasn't talking about me. It's like you've been here for a minute.
Hi,
Hello.
girls.
I'm eating. See, I'm eating, but I mean, I told you she just got done cooking. I knew it. Or picking up some food. Who knows? But
Well, what are you eating? Please share.
you don't want to
Please
know. It's
share.
just going to make you jealous, and you're going to start getting hungry. Look, cause she chef it up over there too.
That's my friend. I am Alana Gillespie. Yeah, so she's a creative, but in a different way. She designs jewelry and handbags, just
Really?
exquisite.
So
Couture.
what the couture?
Yes, now
So
she's the queen of couture.
so does
She's from New York.
she have a IG or something where
Yes,
you see us?
Alana, drop your IG.
Yeah, drop your IG, and whenever y'all see it, mods, approve it. Alana, if you want another source to source out your stuff, there's the Flipside Marketplace. Go check it out. You can become a vendor. We're definitely
go.
looking for the creatives over there.
Yeah.
Come check us out. Come check us out. And if you see something that you like or you would like to see in order to join, let us know. We might can make that happen for you. I got Miss Craft in the
So
building.
when do you completely rest?
You're
Like,
right.
wait a minute. God, even God, the creator of existence,
Rest. Right.
So when do you rest?
Um it depends on the weather. If I got a real hot day or a real rainy day, that's my rest day. So, because I used to try to keep it a specific day, but when you get into lawn and gardening and you got so much to do and you're a YouTube content creator, you have to work around the weather. So, when I see a nice, real hot day or real cold day or real rainy day where the weather is not conducive to me being out there, that's my rest day. Because trying to pick a certain day to cut my lawn every day, that don't really work out all the time for me. I can't just stay on this this constant cycle of just like I'm gonna rest every Saturday or I'm gonna rest every Sunday or I'm gonna take every Sabbath or something like that. I can't do that because when what do you say when your mule's in the ditch, you got to pull them out. So
So, how much time do you dedicate to learning the craft of gardening and lawn
all the time,
care?
all the time. If I'm at work and nothing's happening and I got some Google time, I'm on Google. When you come around to my desk, I don't have to minimize my desktop because it's on some daggone state extension office. It looked like I'm doing work. It just when you start reading the words, you'll see turf grasses and and stuff like that. See, there you go. PJ said, "Rob, you never rest. LOL. You work, man. We work." And so I get it in where I can get it in. Yeah, I mean, PJ, I was about to say never, but that's not true. If the weather makes me sit down, that's when I sit down. Yeah, yeah. That's
I
when I
was
sit
just
down.
wondering because it seems like your mind is always spinning. Like even like
It
this
is.
platform we're on. I'm like, when did you have time to be sitting up here researching something? Like,
I like so, and then that's why you heard from me last minute because leading up to it, you saw how many engagements I had leading up to it. So I was with Linda and Miss Craft, and then I was with the We Working team, and then I lost all my little kids, so I had to take a knee. That forced me to take a rest, and then today I'm still prepping for the move, getting last little things done, dotting T's. I mean dotting I's, crossing T's. Getting ready to go clear out my desk from work, making sure my soldiers are still good. So, you kind of just rest when you get a chance or when your body forces you. So, usually my rest is built around the weather every day. Hey, Renee's Garden, how you doing? Thank you for being here.
hey, Miss Renee, how are you doing?
Yeah,
Thank you for always being supportive and coming around my channel. I don't even understand how some of this is what I like about the garden family. There are people who have a lot of followers, but they make time to come to neophyte YouTubers page and show you love. It was amazing to me.
she said neophyte. That's funny. Miss yeah, see, look, PJ snitching on me. She like, nah, turf. When it's hot outside, you just be in the house editing. Yeah, yeah. Sometimes, who knows? I do rest
But
though.
when do you spend time with Kaiser and Queen?
Oh, they forced that. If that door wasn't closed, she'd be in my lap right now. She would be in my lap, and then if I sit down, whenever I rest, that's when they spend time with me. So I lay down, I take a seat, they in my lap. They're lap dogs. They want to be in your lap, petted at all time. But my wife is really good at making sure they get their 2 to 3 hours of physical attention and human interaction.
Oh,
Me, they probably get 30 minutes to an hour from me every day. Um, but
hey Sam.
they get it back. Hey Sam, how you doing? The Weekend Garden Show. How you doing? I gotta get you up here this during this off season, Sam. We gotta do a little kickback
I
like
love
this.
her voice.
Yeah,
So
yeah. Sam
it's so
she reminds me
melodic.
a lot of a few of my family members, the ones I like anyway. So
Okay, so my husband, Sunday Backyard Farm, I'm giving him a shout out.
yes,
Once again, we thank you for that super chat. But don't let him be the only person. Don't let him be alone. Make it rain. This man is going to Germany. Him, his wife, and his 2 dogs, okay? And I'm trying to have raise some money for him so his wife can make me some lasagna and send it to me before the move.
hey, y'all don't
But
follow Dorsha up, man.
when he wakes up in the morning, my husband, he grabs his Mac and then he turns on someone's video. Like he's constantly inundated with all of you, whoever he's subscribed to. Believe you me, he's watching the videos. He's watching the videos.
I
I
know
don't
he
have that
is.
much time. I'm just like, how does he do it?
I
That's why
really
he's right now at work looking at this.
right. I love his Instagram. I really do, especially the Beamer shop Instagram he's got. Like that is dope. Like that Instagram is really dope. They had this he had this old, I think, what was it? Some type of old Ford station wagon or something like that. Man, it looked good. And I'm not even a car dude, but I can appreciate some nice metal and chrome when I see it. And of course he's an amazing gardener as well. So Sunday Backyard Farmer, you'll be up here. We will be. I don't know if you've been around long enough. You remember last fall, winter, I was bringing people on weekly, and we were doing this. You know, it was like live interviews. Beauty in the Garden's been on the channel with me. Gigi Natural, she's been on the channel. Eco Neighbor, Lion Crest. Excuse me. I think Broke, he's been on the channel. PJ was on the channel. Cam was on the channel. So as I find people that inspire me, or I feel like they can inspire my community, I find you, I reach out to you, I bring you on. We kick back, have a nice little chat, kind of like this. So that's exactly what I'll be doing this off season as well, because when I show up to Germany, it's going to be too late to put anything in the ground. It's going to be too cold, way too cold for me to be starting anything from seed. It'll be too late for me to start anything from seed. Now, I will go by a couple little garden shops to see if they have some very mature starts that I can go ahead and get going. Most likely a brassica that I can up pot and keep, just have one plant, or maybe go get me a nice indoor Meyer lemon or something like that, because I remember seeing those in a few stores to where you can buy it and put it up there. But I'm going to kill a lot of time by showing you guys how I'm going to figure out how to read these German labels as I'm learning more about my climate and environment. I'm going to be just showing you the prep for both the lawn and the garden. For those of you who thought I was done with lawn care, nah, we're still doing it. We're still in there. So just stay tuned. Just stay patient with me. You lawn care people have to stay patient with me, because the garden people stayed patient with me last season and all through the spring. All I was doing was lawn care content. So you guys take turns, and it seems like you don't mind waiting. So I appreciate it.
Wait a minute. Love Note says that you have been donating your chats to different organizations and helping people and soldiers. That is wonderful. But the money that you are raising tonight,
I'm keeping that. Is that what you're about to say?
For you, your wife, Kaiser, and Queen. You hear me?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, Girls Lawn, my girl PJ, she said the Germany content is going to be 5-5. And I'm actually playing with an idea of starting a whole nother channel, guys. A whole nother channel that's just going to be, it'll be a vlog style channel. It'll be my in-between life of getting stuff for the garden, or going on some type of trip that's related to the lawn or garden, or it might just be however I'm feeling. I'm going to be able to do whatever the heck I want over there, whenever I want.
Why can't you keep it on here?
We'll
because
see.
You can do that.
You think I could?
You create the rules.
So my only concern is doing too many of those videos and then confusing YouTube as far as who they should be showing my channel to. That's that's true. So it's nothing wrong with, we'll see. I'm
just saying, like, you're at 6,000 subscribers. Did I say 6,000? Everyone, round of applause. 6,000 subscribers. Woo!
I appreciate it. But so we'll see. I'll run a poll. Down the line.
This is the thing. There's always an opportunity to do something that no one else thought to do, because they thought they had it to do a certain way. But you can just, hey.
Like this lawn and garden thing.
My husband, he was telling me, I have a LinkedIn following on LinkedIn. I'm just a couple shy of 8,000 followers, right?
Boom,
I
bomb.
do inspirational posts Monday through Friday.
Okay.
One of them went viral. It's reached over 145,000 people.
Wow.
Right? And that's how I ended up writing Girl Dad, because this was actually the picture that was on my post. It was just a birthday post to my dad.
Right.
And it went viral. So anyway, but I was like, I have this ministry, and then it's like the cooking thing. And then my husband was like, cooking with Dorsha. It's anything that's cooking with you. People want you. It's not about the brand of cooking with Dorsha. They want you.
Yeah.
Turf. I'm trying to tell you right now.
They want me.
Serve the people what they want. They want you.
Okay. Look at that. See, she done gave me an inspirational, motivational speech. That's why I rock with you, Dorsha.
To empower.
To empower. I appreciate that.
We are blessed to bless others, right? And so
That's
my
right.
husband shared that seed with me, and I done planted it in your turf.
Hey, y'all saw what she did there? Y'all saw what she did there? Well, it's been a great time hanging out with you today on
Thank
this
you.
episode. Is there anything else any last minute questions for me or for the audience,
I know
or
I asked
or
you
or
something.
or to I mean, I like the questions because it's making me think, making me think about my answers, and I didn't know what the questions was going to be, everyone. But in the audience, do y'all have any last minute parting words or questions for Miss Dorsha? Like I said, I got all her stuff linked in the description of this video. She is a busy woman. She gets a lot done. So what we got? You seeing something in the chat? You saw the chat just started jumping,
Oh,
didn't you?
see, see, I said it. Now she's confirming it, so therefore it's the truth.
What's
She
that?
said it's true. All we want is you. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate it.
She's
Uh,
right. Look, people, you see what I'm
Guten
saying?
Tag.
Guten Taben. I don't even know what that means. Lord, I hope that was something great. I
Guten,
don't know what
Guten
you got
is
me over there. Guten Taben.
Guten is good. The Tabian, I'm not sure what that is. My
Is that
German's a
good
little
talk?
rush. That my German's a little rush. It might be good talk, good chat, or something like that. Yeah,
Yeah, well, I'm feeling that, right? Speak it
yeah,
into existence.
yeah.
Amen.
Let me
Hallelujah. Praise
see.
the Lord.
Good too, good too, too good, too good. Maybe it's too good because it's probably flipped. Either way,
Oh,
I get the
oh,
gist.
yeah.
It
I
was
just want
nice.
to make sure that you all remember.
Oh, for the salmon. So this your cheat
Uh,
code for the salmon. I gotta look that up. Zal, your right's your left.
wait a minute. I'm trying
Right,
to see
left,
where
left,
it is.
right. Za'ata. Yeah, I
The
gotta
top. The top.
Za'ata.
And then mix that with some turmeric. Oh, wait a minute. There you go.
Yep.
Turmeric and cumin.
Marjoram, thyme,
You
earthy
put them
spices.
together, and then whatever your fish is. So I do it on bass, salmon, whatever, and that's your coating. Then take some olive oil, um, flash fry it
Okay.
real quick, and voila, very savory.
I like it. I like it.
And y'all get that free of charge. Now, if we can just get a couple more super chats for Kaiser Queen, Turf, and Mrs. Turf so that she can have ingredients for 3 weeks of lasagna. Thank you. Be a blessing. Make it
Hey,
rain.
hey,
Make it
Dorsha,
rain. I
Dorsha
hope
is the best host ever.
I told you it's gonna make it rain. Did I not tell you that in my chat, my
you
live?
she
I said we're
promised.
gonna make it
She
rain.
said we was gonna raise some money for you and your whole family, Kaiser and Queen, so you could buy food for them. And I was in there cracking up, saying,
Because we're
I'm good.
made in the
Yeah.
likeness and image of God, and God is not a man that he should lie, and neither am I. I'm his
Boom.
child. So
There we
if
go.
I said it, it's done.
It's
Make
done.
it rain.
It's
Make it
done.
rain. Come on, y'all.
I
Come on,
appreciate
y'all.
all the donations tonight, y'all.
Y'all gonna
Not
make me have to get on here.
not
I'm not playing with you.
not needed, not necessary. I appreciate every dime, and like they said, I usually give my earnings to other causes and stuff like that. But
But not tonight.
we gonna hold on to this, getting ready
Yes.
for this move.
Yes.
Slight
He gives
slang.
seed to the sower.
Oh, okay.
He
That's
gives seed to the sower.
There we go. Slight slang. My German is rust. Okay. All right. Yeah. So, it's good afternoon. Good afternoon is no, it's not guten Nacht. It's guten guten Nacht is more something like you say to your children, like good night, babies, something like that. Guten Tag. I don't know if I've ever even heard of anyone saying good. Yeah. Anyway, I got you. I knew where you were going with it, and I figured it was slang. Germans got their own slang. My granddaughter is learning German and Mandarin. Wow.
We're gonna have to have you catch back up with your German real quick before you go over there. Okay.
I'm gonna figure it out when I get there. I'll learn on the fly. It'll be all right.
Oh, Oh,
you,
Cooking
Dorsha.
with Dorsha just joined us.
Thank you,
Let's give her a shout out.
Hey!
Make it rain.
Cooking with Dorsha is wild.
Thank
Thanks, Love
you.
Notes.
Love
Appreciate
notes.
it. Hey, I couldn't have done it without y'all. I'm gonna do a quick little giveaway once I get these seeds finished sorted and see what I can list and see what I don't have enough to bother listing, and I'm gonna give away a lot of seeds.
Leisure.
Yeah. We'll see. Leisures may be one that I end up giving away because I wasn't saving them as I was eating them, so I only have like 6 or 8 peppers downstairs. So we'll see how many seeds are in each pepper and go from there. So
Wow.
hopefully each pepper carries about 50 seeds, and if they do, then I have plenty of seeds to list. Yeah, guten Nacht. Yeah, guten Nacht is good night. Right, that's good night more so like saying it to your baby or something. But I don't know about good afternoon. It's like guten Tag. That's good day. It'll come back to me.
How about where is my money? How do you say that in German?
I don't know. I don't know. I've never had to ask a German where my money is because they usually
Make it rain.
make it. Maria, I am glad you enjoyed it. Yes, I'm glad you enjoyed it.
I'm glad you enjoyed it, Maria.
Yeah. Yeah, what else we got? Renee saying hi to PJ. Well, that pretty much wraps.
This live is fire.
Yeah, it's fire. Yeah. But yeah, that I don't want to keep y'all any longer, and I had a great time with Dorsha this afternoon, this evening. Thank you for spending your time with me, letting the people get a peek into who Dorsha is of Cooking with Dorsha. Y'all go follow her. Yeah, that's what it is. Not Mittag, not Mittag. Yeah, we got some work to do. We got some work to do.
We need to hurry up.
I just wait until I get there. My leisure had 50 seeds per. Okay, and that's what I was thinking.
Wow.
I was thinking they would be averaging about 50 seeds per one. Yeah.
The only reason I even know what a leisure is because of her.
Yeah. And we didn't even talk about it, and we just both ended up growing that pepper.
Are you serious?
Yep, we both picked it up on all of our own free will and accord, had no influence over each other, and it wasn't until Prost, I know what that is. That's cheers. But we had our own little seed wish list that we did not discuss with each other, and then I turned around and she was like, "Yeah, I'm growing leisure," and she was the one who actually told me how to properly pronounce it because I didn't even know how to say it. And then
well, she says it real sexy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was like, what is she saying? Like, come on,
oh, oui, bonjour.
I make myself her daughter. I said, put your niece on. Oh, there it is. Where's my money? Woe is me you.
W's are V's, so it's wo ist mein Geld. Wo ist mein Geld is probably how you pronounce that.
That's what you need to learn, my brother. Learn that right there, even if you don't know how to say it.
Where my money? Put my money in my... Thank you, hippie chick. Appreciate Las ist regnen. Yeah.
Goddess Leo is subscribing now. To who? To you?
No, to Goddess Leo. She been around for a while. She's subbing to PJ.
I was like, now you're at 6,002.
Yeah. Get those numbers up.
Las is rennen, huh? Las is rennen.
Las es.
Oh, it was raining.
Yeah, make it rain. That's make it rain in German. So Las es regnen.
You need to learn that one. Where's my money? Make it rain. Oh, we speaking money all over you.
So what we do when we get to Germany, I'm gonna start my lives when I'm in Germany. I'm gonna start them speaking straight up German. That's what we're gonna talk German dope. for the first 3 minutes. No, we're not doing that. I'm not gonna get that.
That's dope. That's dope right there. I'm all for it. Aunt Linda, this is so true. What is so true?
About the leisure seeds. How we both ended up growing it. and without even talking to each other.
Does she know about the what is it called? Is it the
The
core?
Corbachi.
Yes.
Yeah, well, she knows
Did
about
she
it
tell you
now. I don't think she has it, but I'm pretty sure she told me I need to send her some. So that's why I kept. That's the one pepper plant I still have outside. Is that Corbachi because it's loaded. I'm talking about it is loaded. It's probably got about 20 peppers on there. So I kept that plant because they should ripen before I leave here. And even if they don't ripen, they'll be at a stage to where I can at least get the seeds off of them. So we'll be
that? And
good.
then you dry the seeds.
Yeah. Well, with pepper seeds, yeah, you'll let them dry. You can rinse them in some cool water, or you get you some distilled water if you're worried about your water not being clean and possibly transmitting some type of bacteria on it that could ruin the seed. I usually let mine dry for 24 to 72 hours, depending on the seed, air dry, and then I will bag them up. So right now I got like probably about 300 watermelon seeds down there. I need to count them out so I can list them. Yeah, I got a lot of watermelon seeds, so I'll be listing those. I just need to count them out, get my counts, and then figure out what my quantity is going to be, price
Is
point,
there
and
a
then get it all.
seed counter?
A seed counter? Yeah, you can buy seed counters.
'Cause I'm
Usually,
like, that's a lot of counting.
what I do is I count out a certain amount and then I weigh that amount. And I'm like, okay, this is the average weight for this amount of seed. And then I'll weigh all of them, do the quick math, give room for error. I usually will subtract like 10 or 15, maybe even 20 seeds for that error of seeds being different size and different densities. And then I'll break it out like that. So if I'm doing 25 seed packets, and then I weighed it out, and 25 seeds weigh a half a gram, and then I weigh everything, and then it weighs 10 grams. Then I will say, okay, well, it's only 9 grams just in case. And then I will say approximately 25 seeds per packet. And now I just know I need to weigh out a half a gram per packet that's grown. Because I'm not going to sit there and count out 25 seeds every single time. That's too much work. So,
But I know y'all were talking about cottage laws.
mhm.
So depending on who's ordering it, if it's something, do you see if this is something that can be grown in their state before you send it to them?
So cottage laws, that applies to baked goods, canning, and stuff like that. That's kind of why it's called cottage laws. When it comes to
It's not about like if someone sent you some marijuana seeds.
no, so that is not what cottage law is about at all. No, so you will not be listing any marijuana seeds on the flip side marketplace at all. Period. We're not doing that.
I know that's right.
We're not doing. I don't care what's legal in your state.
You know what I'm saying?
We
But
ain't
people are
doing that here.
like, everything that is legal
Yeah,
is not moral.
that too. Right. So yeah, I ain't mad at you, but we can't have that. Sorry.
We coming to check you out.
Who's that? Oh yeah,
Black
Black
tropical
Tropical Homestead.
that. But you have to give us the translation so everyone can learn.
What's that? Where
I
they
don't
where
know.
you see that at?
I don't know what was said.
We must have missed it.
Yeah.
You must be scrolling up. Oh,
I
okay.
saw I saw love notes.
Oh, she's probably talking about if I started my live with a whole bunch of
Oh, you can
yeah.
have the subtitles that say
Right,
what you.
right. Started my live with the
I ain't
German.
stressed.
Hey man,
Woo!
Q
Make
man.
it rain.
I
Make it
appreciate that.
rain.
May these 3 years feel like
Made these
one.
3 years feel like one.
Those three
Wow.
those 3 years be flying by, man. I felt like
So
I
when
just
you come back, where are you going?
I don't know. I
But
don't
then
know.
you say you have 5 years before you are finished.
Yep, I got 5 years before I'm finished. I'll know where I'm going probably about a year out from coming back. So we'll see.
So how does your wife feel about all this moving?
She's used to it by now. She didn't. Neither one of us really wanted to leave the states again. We had a good time. We were there last time, but the alternative wasn't as desirable. So, you know, she just kind of just rolls with the punches, knowing that it's going to come to an end here soon.
See, because you picked the right rib. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah,
got beef ribs, spare ribs. You got all kind of ribs. You picked the turf rib. You
I
know what I'm
picked
saying?
that turf rib. There we go.
Yes, yes. I
Yeah.
told you he was technical. Yeah, you did warn. You did tell us scientific and technical. Him and Q. Q will
That's my
have you
dude.
thinking that you can like create some stuff. I was going outside and like, I'm gonna make my own nutritional like compost with some fish stuff in it. And so I was
That's
like, Q
cute.
gonna have me out here creating a bomb or something. I don't know what I'm doing.
That's cute. That's my brother from another mother right there,
It's
man.
very scientific.
Yeah, I relate to him a lot. Just the way he thinks. I'm a fan. I'm a fan. South Carolina for retirement. It's a possibility. It's a possibility. We'll see. I'm not opposed to it. I'm not opposed to
Well,
it.
then why don't you just come to the great state of Georgia?
Hmm.
Yeah.
I don't really have anybody in Georgia. I mean, as far as family, like legit, like, because I know that my wife's gonna want to be close to her family. Same, I want to be close to some of my family as well.
Well, that's good because then when we have our Georgia meetup, y'all can just cross the state line and
Yeah,
be
we
here.
we
See,
right there. Yeah, we
I
right
got you.
there. Yeah, we
I
right there.
got you. And then your wife can make the lasagna and come over for dinner.
Babe, you going
Try to
wherever
make
we
a
pull
lasagna.
up to. It looks like your lasagna gonna be on demand.
Hello, holla at your girl. Anyway, but thank you so much. I really appreciate this. I had an awesome time. He's
Thank
saying,
you.
"What's up, King Lion Crest Outdoors?" He's been here for
Yeah.
a second. I think his wife is gone, though. Tiffany, I haven't seen her say anything in a while. Oh man, they laughing at your rib, turf rib.
DMV, yeah.
Yeah, we need him to smoke some ribs. Did you do a video on that?
I never really did any videos on cooking. If you're gonna see any of my cooking, you'll most likely see it on Instagram, on my
Oh,
stories, or on my I'll make reels sometimes, or on an actual post. You might see me snap a picture and throw it up on that. But don't be alarmed. I'm about to clear my whole storyboard on Instagram. I'm clearing everything. You'll know. Here's the cheat code right here. Since you're here, I'm gonna let you know. You'll know when I'm in Germany when you see my entire Instagram go blank. Everything's gonna get deleted. And I'm sorry from scratch. So I'll still have it. It'll be archived. I'm just gonna archive
oh,
the entire thing.
archive.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna archive everything, start a fresh new board, and because we're gonna have a different vibe in Germany. So I just want to start clean, and so
Are
like
you
what
gonna
you
get a new T-shirt?
get a new T-shirt,
You know what I'm
do
saying?
it's
Like
just
a
brand
whole new
new,
vibe.
whole new vibe. We're just gonna just do new stuff all across the board. So
That's what I'm talking
that'll be
about.
a great indicator that I have arrived into Europe. When you see that goes blank, that means I'm
But this
gone.
is your second time going there, right?
Third time.
Third.
Yeah, it's third time. Yeah.
Honey, you should know some German.
Oh, I do. I do.
Okay.
I can read it and hear it easily, make sense of it. Speaking it, I was never the greatest at speaking it, but I know I can show up to a restaurant and respect the culture. What I understand, which is more important than anything, is the culture. So
Yeah.
I stay true to that.
Yeah. So when y'all come back to this side, y'all can come over our house and respect the culture here.
That's right.
Respect what Dorsha got going on. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, that's gonna be easy to do though. We're gonna fit right in over
I
there.
can't.
We're gonna fit in right on.
What 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 is that?
What's that?
Just
This
pressing.
lasagna is sounding delicious.
People want that lasagna now. I'm telling you, it's on and power.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm just hitting the reset button. That's all. Just gonna hit the reset button on IG.
But you know what? The beautiful part about it is that you can. Some
Yeah.
people can't, right? They would feel like, why would I do this? Da, da, da. But you can and you will, and it's going to be great. So
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
art.
What's that?
See, you're not paying me no attention.
No, something distracted me.
After you use me as your little experiment seed for your new, software and everything, and I showed you that I could grow and be productive in the fertile soil, and now you tossing me aside like I'm a weed. You know what I'm saying? You're not even listening to me anymore.
Stop
Okay.
it! Literally, something popped up on my screen, and in that
You done put
moment,
some 511 on me. You didn't even mix it with some water. You just dumped. No, true story. I did that.
you put
I got
511 in your
excited
hair.
watching. I got excited watching somebody's video, and I went and took his 511, and I poured it on my little plants, and they died.
Yeah, because you're supposed to mix it. You're supposed
I
to.
just kept hearing 511.
So you took the bottle and just poured it.
It was so stinky too. I was like, I hope this works. But honey, they went on to plant heaven.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah, you probably overloaded them with way that makes me feel like you probably poured a good bit. Like how many glups?
No, it was just a little bit, but it killed like that day the plant died.
How big was the plant?
It was my new ones that he got me, the little starter kit, and they were all growing tall and everything. And I was like, it was time for me to fertilize them. So I said, well, let me use some of this 511. I heard you talking about it. I heard Q talking about it. Everybody talking about Aunt Linda talking about it. I was like, I don't want to be left out. I'm made for this. And it died.
And you just poured it straight on, concentrated.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't do that. Learn from.
Well, thank you. Thank you for telling me now.
Learn from Dorsha. Learn from Dorsha, people. Don't
Look, Sam making me feel real bad. She says, no way. Oh my God. Oh, Broke is in the building?
Oh, he must be on the little Broke.
Broke is in the building.
In the building. What up, Broke? Yeah.
He gets his wine and beer license to sell in the States. Oh, so that's what you're doing now, Turk?
Oh, when I get back, yeah. Yeah, when I get back, I'm gonna have me a wine license, the beer license.
You're just meant to be wealthy, right? And I know you're gonna tithe probably 90% and just keep 10%. But God will bless your 10% and make it better than a lot of people's 100%.
I'll take it. But yeah, I definitely, when I come back, I'm gonna have my at the very least my my wine license. Beer license isn't that hard to get either, but it takes a lot more equipment.
You make beer?
No. Oh. But I'm interested in doing it. I haven't made it. I plan to make it this year, but it didn't work out. What's going on, Stacy? Thank you for being here. So,
hey, Stacy.
We chatted you up
earlier.
Yeah, I told him that you was probably in the garden, Stacy. Keeping your hands in the dirt.
I was like, "Where are you?" He's getting ready to kill a deer, and then take the skull and take it up to the sacred mountain and put it in the dirt.
Just like that. But yeah.
Don't do that.
Yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan. Yeah, that's PJ's hashtag.
What's rescue the fescue?
So it's fescue turf type tall fescue grass. So it's like rescue the turf type tall fescue grass. That's She
I know what fescue is, but why is it rescue the fescue? Whose grass is dying?
It's just her. It's like her catchphrase. It's
okay.
Yeah.
We doing math.
Yeah. One cap.
Oh, there's my nephew. Y'all give him some love. Frank McGee. I'm in here, TT.
Hey, thanks for being
here,
Frank.
Hola, ¿cómo está?
Appreciate you, Frank. Appreciate you, Frank.
One cap is to be mixed with a gallon. Wow, of water?
Yeah.
A gallon?
Yeah, you gotta dilute that. So you just dropped it on there straight up. Potent.
A gallon of water?
Yes, about to get in a tree in the morning. See? And he be in a tree in the morning hunting. Yeah, I know it's hunting season over there.
Broke farmers say t-shirts.
T-shirts for who?
I don't know. Broke got the shirt recently.
Broke got the. Oh, okay. All right, cool. You picked up the shirt. Is he
selling it on the flip side?
No. He must have bought PJ's t-shirt, or maybe he bought a We Working t-shirt. Who knows?
You have so many different platforms, so many different things you're connected with. And then you were like MIG, and then Nick had to put me on. He said, that's Men in the Garden. And then it was the We Work, and I was like, what? I was like, Tyler, all over the place. Bread. We spread all over the place.
Yeah, you gotta spread them seeds. Gotta spread them seeds. Dorsha, I'm going to check out your channel. I'm vegan, but I'm sure you have something for her. Yeah, You do any vegan meals? There goes a request right there. Rescue the Fescue shirt. That's what Broke got it.
Oh.
Yeah, I figured he bought one of her shirts. Yeah.
Turf is a connoisseur of all kinds of beer.
Yeah, I'm specific on what I choose to drink and sip on. That's for sure.
But like,
sorry. No, definitely not no Bud Light.
I'm just joking.
If Bud Light the only facts. If Bud Light the only thing there, I'm probably not drinking any beer. I'm just saying.
Look, my husband's outing me.
Boom. See, she ain't asked no questions. She just went and did it. And she didn't read the label. And we preach here, read the label. That's what we preach. Read the label.
Why read the label when I got y'all? You know, I'm getting my YouTube education.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure Linda has told you, baby, read the label. Don't follow me. Read the label. Because I've been working with it long enough to know you need to read the label, though.
Oh, Lord. Well, lesson learned. Do not put 511 on your poor plants without mixing it with water.
Yeah. Yep.
So,
just like
anyway.
that. But yeah, we I think we're good now. Are we good? Yeah, we're good. We're good.
It's concentrated in fish emulsion.
Yeah, that's what 511 is.
Yeah, it stinks.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be hunting season there too.
Turf, one more question.
Okay.
Do you hunt or fish?
No. I will go. Usually when I'm doing it with my family, like my brother or my father. They're the hunters. I know how to do it. Is it a sport of mine, something that I look forward to each year to get that clock rolling? Nah, that's not me. I'm not.
Who do you share a birthday with?
My father. My father. Their father. That's funny, Melissa. Thank you. I appreciate that. She said Turf excels in everything he does. His Ice Cube must look like a telephone number. Must be. I try.
I'm a witness.
She said, I'm a witness. I'm a witness.
I'm a witness.
Well, Dorsha, one last time, let the people know where they can find you. Show your books again. Tell them what you're about before we close out, and let these people get on with their rest of their night. Thank you for spending so much time with us. We have gone way over time as far as what I thought it was going to be. But let these people know. Let these people know where to find you, where they can link up with you, and so forth and so on.
So I'm on Facebook, facebook.com/cooking with Dorsha, Instagram.com/cooking with Dorsha, YouTube.com/cooking with Dorsha. And you can buy my book, #GirlDad, 10 Lessons I Learned from My Dad, on Amazon. And then my other 4 novels that are actually nonfiction through DDJewell.com, DDJewell.com. And I also have 3 screenplays that I'm going to shop around to get turned into movies. I'm a creative, I'm a writer, I'm a cook, I'm a wife, a mother, I'm a daughter to a single father. Ladies, he's single.
Go get him.
But most of all, I'm a child of the Most High God, and I was born to be a blessing. So if there's anything that I do that can empower you to prosper or put a smile on your face, or if it shows the light and love of Jesus Christ, holla at your girl. Give me a thumbs up and let me know.
Get it. But that's it, people. Y'all go check her out. All the links to all of her different platforms are in the description to this video. And when you pull up on it and say, I saw you over there on Turf, out there killing it. Probably one of the best guests I've had, one of the most. You just came in here and you was super comfortable, happy. You did your thing. You said you was going to make it rain. Y'all definitely made it rain tonight. I appreciate y'all. We're going to put that, we're going to buy my dog some grade A kibble. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this one. Stafy Turf. I have a cousin who's really into beer making. I tried some and it's pretty good. He has been doing it for years now. Hey, Stacey, we're going to have to chat, brother. we're going to have to chat. But I'm going to let y'all get back to your lovely night. And without further ado, that pretty much wraps this episode up. We'll see you next time. Good night. Good night. Good night. Thank you, Dorsha. Thank you for being here. All right.